In a small, dusty village where the roads cracked under the summer heat and turned to mud in the monsoon, lived a boy named Arjun. His world was tiny, a one-room hut, a flickering oil lamp, and the rhythmic sound of his father's sewing machine late into the night. Arjun's father was a tailor, humble, soft-spoken, and worn thin from years of stitching clothes for people who barely noticed him. His mother sold firewood in the nearby town, walking barefoot for miles with a bundle twice her size on her head. But what they lacked in comfort, they gave in love. Every evening, Arjun sat on the floor outside, under the streetlight, poring over torn textbooks, tracing words with fingers smudged in dust. He had no desk, no proper lamp, not even shoes, just a stubborn spark in his eyes and a whisper in his heart. One day, I will change our story. His classmates laughed at him. "Dreams?" they teased. "You don't even have a decent shirt." But Arjun smiled. He didn't argue. He just kept walking. When he turned 16, fate tested him. His father collapsed one afternoon. Too many years, too little food. He died with a needle still in his hand. In that moment, he didn't just lose a parent. He inherited a burden. He quit school temporarily, picked up the needle, and sat where his father once sat. The chair was too big, the pain even bigger. He stitched clothes during the day, carried deliveries in the evening, and returned to his books at night, exhausted but never empty. When he wasn't sewing, he was solving equations. When others slept, he dreamed with his eyes open. People called him foolish. "Tailors don't become engineers," they said. "You're just wasting time." But Arjun whispered, "One more try." One day, news came of a prestigious engineering college accepting applications from rural students. The form cost money he didn't have. So he stitched twice as many clothes, skipped dinner for 3 days, and finally had enough to apply. The day of the entrance exam, he walked 18 kilometers barefoot to the city. He slept at a closed bus stop, hungry and cold. The next morning, he wiped the dust off his shirt, walked into the examination hall, and gave it his all. Weeks passed. Arjun waited in silence. Then, the letter came. He was accepted. Full scholarship. He fell to his knees in disbelief, clutching the letter like a lifeline. He had made it out, but the climb had just begun. College was another world. The campus was massive. The students well-dressed, fluent in English, typing on laptops he had only seen in movies. He ate alone, spoke little, and used library computers to watch YouTube tutorials, learning not just engineering, but also how to speak, how to stand tall, how to survive. At night, he cleaned floors as a janitor to afford bus rides and send money home. He wore the same shoes for 4 years. And yet, he graduated top of his class. No one had expected that. Years later, Arjun returned to his village. Not as the tailor's son, but as the founder of a tech company that employed hundreds. He built a school where the old banyan tree stood. He gave scholarships to village children, just like someone had once given him. And every Diwali, he still stitched one kurta by hand for his mother. The villagers now spoke his name with pride, but Arjun, he never forgot the journey. He once said in a speech, "People ask me what is the secret to success. They expect a list, strategy, goals, talent, but it's just one thing. When the world said give up, I whispered back, one more try. So if you're tired, if you feel like you're too small to matter, if your dreams feel too big for your world, remember Arjun. Success didn't come to him because he was special. It came because he never stopped walking. Because perseverance doesn't shout. It whispers, it weeps, but it keeps going. And one day, the world hears it.